Hello, hello, hello. Right. Good evening, everyone. In our today's class, we are going to discuss about strings. Now, here coming to strings, we are going to discuss about the fundamentals related to the strings, string constructors, and different functions that can be used for strings, such as length, character extraction, and some other string operations, comparison, searching strings, and modifying the strings, and case changing of the strings, and all those things. And also, we are going to explain about two classes. One is string buffer class and string builder class. Also, we are going to see one more class, which is nothing but string tokenizer. Right. So all these things that we are going to explain in case of strings. Right. Now, first of all, we are going to see string class. We are going to explain string, about string. So what is a string? You may already learned about a string in your C programming or something. So what is a string? A string is a collection of characters. So here your C programming or Java programming contains a character set, right? Now, in that character set, if we write a group of characters, that is to be called as a string. Suppose, for example, here I am writing Vignam 1999. This is to be called as a string, right? So, if I am writing information technology, this itself is to be called as a string, right? If I am writing 2024, this itself is to be called as a string, right? Now, generally saying, what is a string? A string is a collection of characters, right? But in Java, string can be represented as an object that represents sequence of characters. Simply, so here, if we say a string is a collection of character means it is nothing but simply a character array. It is nothing but simply a character array, right? Suppose, for example, if I am writing the characters VIGNAN like that, if I write the characters like this is to be called as character array. Now, generally, string is to be represented as collection of characters, right? But in Java, we cannot consider the string as a character array. We cannot consider the string as a character array. A string is nothing but it is an object. A string is to be considered as an object which represents sequence of characters. An object which represents sequence of character. That string can be represented by using three string classes in Java. The first one is string class. Second one is string buffer class and string builder class. Third one is string tokenizer class. These three string classes that I can use in Java. So that is in case of, as you write in C programming, suppose in your C programming, you can write a string as like this. You can write a string as like this, or otherwise you can write a string as like this. You can write a string as like this in your C programming. So this represents a character array. But in case of Java, we cannot represent a string like that. It is to be represented as an object, right? This object can be defined by using three classes. So string class, string buffer, and string builder classes, string tokenizer class. So, hello, Padmavati.
Hi, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Do you have any doubts in your
No, ma'am,
previous
I just
sessions?
joined 5 minutes late.
Okay,
So,
okay, no problem.
yeah.
Right. Continue. I'm continuing the class.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, right. Now here we can use three classes in Java for the representation of string class, string buffer, and string builder classes, string tokenizer class. Now here you can see your string buffer and string builder, all these classes are present in java.lang package, whereas your string tokenizer class is defined in java.util package. So all these three are predefined classes. So all these four classes, actually saying these are four classes. One is string class, one is string buffer class, string builder class, and string tokenizer class. These four classes are predefined classes. These two, that is, these three classes are present in the lang package, and tokenizer class is present in the util package, right? So your lang and util are the predefined packages. In those packages, we have those predefined classes, right? Now, let us see how to create a string object. So here we are saying that simply string is not a character array. It is an object. In case of Java, string is an object. Now, how to create that string object? So here there are two ways to create the string object. One is by using the new keyword, we can create the string object, and by using the literal also, we can create the string object. Now here you can see how a literal can be used to create the string object. So Java string literal is created by using double quotes. So here we will use double quotes for creating the string literal. So here you can see that how I can create string S. Here this S is to be called as object. Here string is the class name. So string is the class name, which is a predefined class. For that class, we are creating the string object. So here we are creating the string object. That string object name is S is equal to, now what the string I want to write, that string should be represented within the double quotes, right? Now, each time you create a string literal, whenever you created a string literal, the Java virtual machine checks the string constant hold. So whether that here in the memory, so in your memory, some memory is given as the locations and some memory will be given for heap. So heap contains a string constant pool, right? Now, first JVM checks the string constant pool. If the string already exists in the pool, a reference to the pooled instance is returned. If the string doesn't exist in the pool, new string instance will be created. So this all I will show you by using a diagram. There you can clearly understand it, right? Now, this is an example for creating string object using literal. Now here you can see string S1 is equal to welcome. Now initially there is no any, if there is no any string like this, now a new instance will be created. Now again, if I am creating another instance S2 with the same string, now since this already saved in the memory, first it checks the constant pool. So since the same is present in the constant pool, a reference for this, a reference of this one will also be assigned to the second object what we created, right? Now here you can see how instance can be allocated, how the reference will be given, right? And by using new keyword, how to create a string by using new keyword, here you can see string S is equal to new string welcome. Like this you can create it. So here, what are the two ways of creating string object? One is using literal and other is using new keyword. So if I want to use literal, I can write string S1 is equal to, just I can write like this, string S1 is equal to Vignan. Like that I can create a literal, right? Suppose if I want to use new keyword, how I can write string S2 is equal to new string. Here we are writing the constructor. In this constructor, we are representing whatever the string I want to create. Like that I can create it. So this is nothing but string literal, which uses double quotes for the representation. This is nothing but using new keyword, how to create a string object, right? So here you can see that string S1 is equal to cat. Here cat is stored, and string S2 is equal to cat. Again, I created another object, string object with the same string value, right? Now, so the same reference will be allocated to same memory, same space will be allocated to this string also. right? Now, string S3 is equal to new string. So if I am not using literal, if I am using a new keyword, in that case, it will not be stored into the constant pool, string constant pool. It will be saved in the memory, general memory, it will be saved, right? Now, if I did S1 is equal to S2, now if I did S1 is equal to S2, it can be performed. But if I want to perform S1 is equal to S3, it cannot be done. Since this cat is stored in the constant pool, whereas this is stored in the memory. So both are not having the same reference. So I cannot do this one, right? Now, this is a way of creating a string object in Java, right? Now, here the same thing is explained here. So S2, S1, both are representing with the same string, welcome. So which is present in a constant pool, string constant pool. So if I am using new keyword, then suppose if I used new keyword and I created a string welcome, then it cannot be stored into the constant pool. It can be stored in some another place in the memory, right? Now, so here, what about the constructors, string class constructors? It provides different constructors for creating string instances. Now here you can see common constructors. So first one is the string literal constructor. Second one is empty string constructor. And third one is character array constructor. Three constructors can be used. So first one, literal constructor. Literal constructor can be created by enclosing the characters within a double quotes. So that's what we already seen in the creation of string, right? So how to create a string using string literal. In that we seen this one. Okay. So this is a common and convenient way to create the strings, right? So in this case, Java automatically creates a string object from the literal. Whatever the literal we have written, with that literal, it automatically creates a string object. Now, if I want to use a string constructor, empty string constructor, in that case, how I can create an empty string? So here you can see string str2 is equal to new string. So here this is the empty constructor that what I have, right? Now here by using the character array also we can construct the string, right? So char. So here this is the data type char. So which I want to represent as an array. So here this is the object. This is a variable name. Char array is the variable name. So which contains the characters HELLO. All these are the single characters that I have. Now I want to create a string by using this character array. So how I can create a string str3 is equal to new string of char array. Whatever the char array, here I have taken the variable. That variable is passed as a parameter to this constructor, right? So here without using any constructor, I can create a string. So here by using the empty string constructor, we can create an empty string. Here we can create a string by using the character array, right? Coming to the next one. So here some methods, some operations if I want to perform on the string. So whatever the various operations that can be performed and whatever some predefined methods that you can use with the strings that we are going to discuss. So here you can see first one is char at method. This is a predefined method. Char at method is a predefined method. This method returns a character at the specified index of the given string. So whatever the character is present at the specified index, that character can be returned. Now here you can see string mystr is equal to, so here I define a string with the name Sujata. Now char result is equal to, now since it returns a character, my function char at returns a character. Now I need to store that returned value in some variable. So that variable should store a character. That's why I declared with char result is equal to, so from which string I want to extract the character? From this string I want to extract the character. So mystr dot, now whatever the method I have, char at, now in these brackets I need to represent the index, at which index I want to access the character. that index should be represented. Now here I want to access a character which is present at the index 6, right? Now that I want to print, whatever the result I am getting, that I want to print. So here, how this can be accessed? Here the index values are present like this. Index values are present like this, 0 to 6. Now I want to access the character which is present at 6 index. Now here this is the 6 index. What is the character present at 6 index? A. Now what result gets A? Now finally, what becomes the output of this block of code? A becomes the output of that block of code, right? Suppose for example, if I want to access the char at 2, at index 2. Now, what becomes the output of this function? At 2 means what becomes the output? J becomes the output. So here you can see 0, 1, 2, second character, which is nothing but J, right? Now, like that, the caret method works. Next, you can see compare to. So for comparing two strings, we can use compare to method. Now, it returns either a true value or false value. If the two strings are equal, it returns true, otherwise it returns false. Now here you can see string mystr1 hello, and here I declared another string mystr2 which also contains hello. Now how to compare these two strings? Here mystr1 dot compare to mystr2. Now the string which is present in this object is compared with the string which is present in this object. Now if both the objects are same, then it returns true, otherwise it returns false, right? So this is a compare to method. Next, concat method. Concat method is used to concatenate two strings, that is to combine two strings. Now how it combines means it appends the second string at the end of the first string, right? So here you can see string first name. Here I declared the first name as like this. String last name, I declared the last name as like this. Now here how the concat function can be called? Now first name dot concat of last name. Now when I executed this block of code, what becomes the output? So here you can see this becomes the output of the program. So it combines. So whatever the first string is there, at the end of the first string, the second string can be appended, right? So this is to be called as concat method, right? Next one, ends with, starts with. So here we are talking about two methods. One is ends with method and the other is starts with method. So this method checks whether the given string ends with a specified character or not. Now, here this method checks whether the string starts with a specified character or not, right? So if it starts with a specified character, it returns true, otherwise it returns false. Now here you can see the example, mystr, string mystr, that is mystr is the string object which contains a string hello. Now here mystr dot starts with HEL. Now what it returns? Yes, this starts with HEL. So it returns true. Now mystr dot starts with LLO. Is it starting with LLO? No. So it returns false. Now mystr dot ends with O. Now yes, it is ending with O. So it returns true. Right. So these are the two methods, starts with and ends with. Now here we can see next one, another comparison method, equals method, right? Now whether this method compares two strings and returns true if the strings are equal, otherwise false if not. Now here this is hello and this is hello. Now mystr3 is equal to, this is another string, let I say. Here I am going to compare str1 with str2. Since both are same, so it goes for returns true. Now mystr1 equals mystr3. Since these two are not equal, it returns false, right? Next one, length. The length method returns the length of a specified string. Now length of an empty string can be represented as 0. Now string txt. Txt is the string object which contains this string. Now here, if I want to find the length of this string, I can use it as txt dot length. Now, how many characters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 25, 26 characters. All 26 characters are there. Now it returns the output 26. When I executed this, it returns the output 26. Right. Now, isEmpty method. IsEmpty method checks whether a string is empty or not. This method returns true if the string is empty, otherwise it returns false. Now here you can see my str1 is equal to hello, my str2 is, I didn't represented anything here. Now I am going to check whether the two string objects what I created were empty or not. My str1 dot is empty, my str2 dot is empty. So is my str1 is empty? No. So it returns false. Now here my str2 dot is empty. Yes, this is empty. Nothing is there here. So that's why it returns true. Right. Now here this is isEmpty method. Next, index method. Now index method is used the index of. So it can be used as index of. It returns the position of the first occurrence of a specific character. So now here let us see. I have a string object my str which contains a string here. Now I want to find the index of this one, the index of planet. Now at which index this starts? Now here you can see at which index this starts? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At the index, white space can also be considered here. Right. So at index 6, the planet starts. Now here it returns a value 6. Right. Like that, I can use the index of with a single character also. Suppose if we write here index of L, suppose index of L, if I am writing. Now where is the first occurrence of L? Here there are number of occurrences for L, right? Here there are number of occurrences for L. At the second position it occurred, at the third position it occurred, at the seventh position it occurred. But here the first occurrence is occurred here at the second position, so it returns true. Here planet also you can see here this is the one occurrence, this is the other occurrence. Right. So the first occurrence can be considered here in case of this method. Right. Next one, replace method. Replace method searches a string for a specified character and returns a new string where the specified character are replaced. Right. Now here string mystr mad. Right. Now if I want to replace the character m with the s, so I can replace that character with s. So here you can see in print statement I have written mystr dot replace m with s. Now what becomes the output of this one? S A D. This becomes the output of my right. Next one, 2 lowercase and 2 uppercase. So I can convert the string to the lowercase as well as to the uppercase. Right. So if I given the string in the form of uppercase, I can convert it into lowercase. If I given the string in the form of lowercase, I can convert it into uppercase. So here you can see txt is a string object which contains the name Sudhir. txt1 is a string object which contains the name Naga. Now here all the characters are present in lowercase. Now I want to convert it into uppercase. Here all the characters are present in uppercase. I can convert them into lowercase. Right. Just simply I can use 2 lowercase and 2 uppercase. Suppose for example, in this case, here my first letter is capital and remaining letters are lower cases. And if I want to convert this to uppercase, what happens? First character will not be changed and remaining characters will be converted into uppercase. Right. So like that it works. In the same way for lowercase method also. Right. Next, trim method. Trim method removes the white spaces from both the ends of the string. So if I give any white spaces at the ends of the string, that trim method can be used in order to remove those white spaces. Here you can see system.out.println my str dot string. So when I printed, in this case, when I printed, it prints some white spaces here, and from here its printing starts, right? But when I printed here, start printing from the beginning, right? Remove the white spaces, right? Now, these are all the methods that what I have for doing various manipulations on the string objects, right? Now, here we already know that Java provides three classes: string, string buffer, string builder, and in addition to these three, one more class is also there, string tokenizer, right? We'll discuss about I already talked about string class. Now we will discuss about string buffer and string builder classes, right? Now, string class is an immutable class, whereas string buffer and string builder classes are immutable. String class is an immutable class, means when I declared a string object with a string class, its value cannot be changed. Once I assigned a value to that, its value cannot be changed. But if I declare the string object, string buffer class and string builder class, it is mutable. That is, I can change its value, right? So in Java, the string buffer and string string builder, it is a part of java.lang package and is used for creating, manipulating the strings. But in case of string class, manipulation is not possible, right? Now here, these are the main properties of those string buffer and those classes, builder classes: mutability, thread safety, and performance. It is string buffer class is mutable, that is, we can modify the content. Thread safety, so string buffer is a thread safe class, that is, multiple threads can run safely, and we can modify the string buffer object without any risk or data corruption. And performance, since it is thread safe, the performance is also increases since multiple threads can run concurrently, right? Now, here you can see a sample program, so with the string buffer class, right? So here we are creating a string buffer instance. Now here you can see string buffer. Here this is the object name, new string buffer of hello. Now here I want to append the character string buffer dot append. So which is world I am appending. Now here I want to insert characters at a specific position. At the 5th position, I want to insert comma. I want to delete some characters. The characters which are present at the 6th and 11th position, I want 6th to 11th. That is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 positions. In case of Python, if I represented 11 means before this value, that indicates before that value. That is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These position values can be removed. Now, I want to replace the characters, so which are present at the positions 1, 5. Now, I want to print the final result. Now, here I want to show you the execution of this one, how these effects vary, how this executes all these things, right? How this works, right? Now, let us see how this executes. Here, so I hope that it is visible to you, the execution of program for
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
online compiler.
Yes, ma'am. This is it.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to show you how this works. So here you can see. So I want to print after every change, I want to print the value. After every change, I want to print. So that's why I'm going to print characters. So first I want to print the original string. So after that, I appended some characters here where I want to print. And here I inserted some other character here. And here I want to delete some characters. And here I want to replace some characters, right? So finally, I want to print all the things so that I given like this, right? Now I'm going to execute the program. So here you can see. So first initially, what the string I created? Hello, right? That is printed. Initially, I printed that string hello. Next, after that, I appended the characters world. Now here with some space, here I given a space also, right? So with that space, hello world were created. Next, after that, I want to insert a comma at the position 5, right? So here you can see the positions. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. At the 5th position, a comma was inserted, right? And I want to delete the characters from 6 to 11. 11 means the position up to that. That means 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All those positions can be removed, right? So here you can see. So 6 means space can be removed. 7, 8, 9, 10. These characters can be removed. So only D will be there. So this is printed. So after that, I want to replace the position 0, 5 with the high. 0 to 5 with high. Now here you can see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 means up to 5 means 4, up to 4. So these all characters are replaced with high, right? So now high is replaced. Now here you can see that. Suppose for example, here I have written another one more string. So here I have written one more string, Sujata, right? Now I want to append this string with, let us say, Vignan, right? Now here, let us see how it works. Now here you can see, same thing is still. Here I not given any space. Suppose if I give a space, now here you can see. Yes, space is included here, right? Now like this, we can do the string operations, right? Now, is it visible this screen PPT?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Now I want to show you string builder class, right? Now string builder class. Now in our previous example, we created the class with the string buffer class. Now string builder class. This builder class is also available in the lang package, and it is also used to create and manipulate the mutable sequences of characters, right? Your string class is immutable, wherever string builder and string buffer classes are mutable, right? Now you can see string builder class characteristics. There is a mutability is there, and it is efficient. So since it concatenates the strings using plus operator, and here it includes predefined methods for the modification of the string, such as appending, inserting, deleting, replacing the characters. All those methods, whatever the methods we defined, those methods can be used with the builder class as well. Now here you can see, this is the string builder class. So how we created with the string buffer, same way we are creating a class with string builder. String builder, new string builder. Here I have taken hello, and here I want to append world. Same program I want to do, right? So the same program can give the same output when I execute it, right? So may I show the execution of this also, or can we go further? Yeah,
You can go further.
Yeah, we are moving further. Next, so you can observe that string buffer and string builder, both classes are mutable classes. Both can offer mutability in the strings, right? But whereas our string class is not mutable, it is immutable. String class is immutable. Now, how to convert a string buffer class to string builder class? Directly, we cannot convert string buffer class to string builder class. First, we need to convert the string buffer to a string object, and then we need to convert it into string builder. Okay, so how to convert a string buffer to a string object? By using an inbuilt method, which is nothing but toString. toString is the inbuilt method which is available to convert the string buffer into a string. After converting it into a string object, we can simply create a builder class using the constructor, right? Now, here you can see an example, string buffer SBR, new string buffer with the name Java. Okay. Oh, I want to convert the string buffer class. Now, how to convert that string str? I want to convert it into string object, right? So I have taken here string class. String str is equal to what the string I want to convert? SBR I want to convert. So SBR dot toString. ToString is the method I need to use to convert it into string object. Right. Now I want to create new string builder class. String builder SBL is equal to new string builder of str. Whatever the str I have here, with that str, I created a builder class, string builder class. Right. So like that, I can convert a string buffer class into string builder class. So first I need to convert the string buffer class. I need to convert it into string object. Then the string object is converted into string builder class. Right. Like that I can convert that. Next, conversion of string builder to string buffer. So in the same way, the reverse is also not possible directly. First, the string builder cannot be converted directly to the string buffer. First, we need to convert string builder to string object. Then we need to use new constructor for creating buffer class. Right. Now, here you can see example. Here, first string builder class I have. Now that is converted into here, the string builder is converted into string object. Now here we created a new buffer class. Now here I converted the string object into string buffer class. Right. So how to convert the string builder and the string buffer classes? So first string builder class to string object, then to string buffer class. String buffer class. Now, if I want to convert buffer, first I need to convert string buffer class to string, then it is converted to string builder class. Right. So when I am creating string buffer class here or string builder class here, we need to take a new string buffer object or a new string builder object. Right. Now, next one. The last class what I have in your strings is string tokenizer class. So string tokenizer class in Java is used to break a string into tokens. That is, it is used to divide the string into different parts. It is used to divide the string into different tokens. Right. Now, a string tokenizer object internally maintains current position within the string to be tokenized. So where it is tokenized, it maintains internally, right? Now, it allows an application to break strings into tokens. So a string can be divided into different tokens. So while it is breaked into different tokens, it considers numbers, quotation marks, identifiers, delimiters, etc. So various delimiters, etc. Delimiters such as comma, full stop, like that. All those things can be considered when it is tokenizing the string. Now here you can see an example. Here I have the input. That input is hello, welcome to Java T point. Now I want to implement string tokenizer class on that. Now when I have implemented string tokenizer class, it divides the string into different tokens. Now whatever the tokens are present, hello, welcome to Java T point. Now since it finds a white space here it uses the white space as the tokenizer or delimiter. White space as the delimiter, and by identifying that delimiter, it divided the string into 4 tokens. Hello is 1 token, welcome is another token, to is another token, and Java T point is another token. Right. Now here you can see what the various methods that are present in the string tokenizer class. So this is the first method. Boolean has more tokens. This is a Boolean method. It returns either true or false. It checks if there are more tokens are available in the given class or not. If more tokens are available, it returns true. Otherwise, it returns false. Next method, string next token. So it returns the next token from the string tokenizer class. Whatever the next token is present, that can be returned. Now, string next token, string delimiter. It returns the next token based on the delimiter what we specified. Sometimes your statement may have number of delimiters. So a comma may be a delimiter, full stop may be a delimiter, a white space may be a delimiter, a hyphen may be a delimiter, like that. So if I not mentioned any delimiter, all these can be considered as the delimiters, and those can be divided into tokens. So sometimes I can mention the delimiter, whatever the delimiter it finds, there only it divided into tokens, right? Now, another one more method, Boolean has more elements. So this works in the same way as has more tokens. These two works in the same way. It returns true if tokens are present. If it returns false if no more tokens, right? Next object, next element. It works in the same way as next token, right? It returns the next token of the string tokenizer object. Next, count tokens. It returns the total number of tokens which are present in your string. How many number of tokens are there in your string that can be counted by using this count tokens method, right? Now here you can see the example. So string public class tokenizer example. Now here I have taken an input string. This is a sample string for string tokenizer. Now here I am creating a string tokenizer with the default limiters. I already said you that. Space, tab, new line, carriage, return, form read, anything can be considered as, any special character can be considered as a delimiter. Here we are not mentioning any delimiters, just with the default delimiters we are applying the tokenizer, right? So string tokenizer is equal to new string tokenizer of input string. Whatever the input string here we have taken, that input string is passed to the string tokenizer. Now iterate through the tokens. Tokenizer dot has more tokens. If more tokens are there, then I want to find string token is equal to tokenizer dot next token. Whatever the next token that is present, that I am reading here, that token is printed here. So initially has more tokens returns true. Now when it is returned true, first token is readed. So first it prints this, right? After that, again it checks for has more tokens. Since there is another token is, since there is a white space between this and is, it is delimiter is white space here. So is considered as the next token. Now next token is readed and the next token is printed. Is next token is a prints. Like that it prints all the tokens what are present in the string, input string that what we have taken. Right. This gives a string tokenizer class. Right. Now, I hope that you understood all these string classes and string object, about the string object. I hope that you understand.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Can
ma'am.
we,
Needs practice.
yeah, can we see the lab programs? So here you have two lab programs in your syllabus. One is string handling that reverses the contents of the given string on the console, converts the resultant string into uppercase. So it should reverse the contents as well as it should convert the given string into uppercase, right? So that is the program. So here you can see the program. So I'll show you the execution of this program as well. I hope that execution environment is visible. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. I'm going to run the program. Now here you can see it asks for entering a string. Now I want to enter a string. I want to enter a string in the form of lowercase. Now Vignan is entered. Now here you can see reversed and uppercase string is, here you can see entirely all the characters are converted into uppercase and all the characters are reversed with N-A-N-G-I-V. So here you can see the program. So first we have taken the scanner class. We asked for entering a string. We read the string, right? That readed string is placed into the object input. Now here I used a function reverse of string. So for the reverse of string function, I passed this input. Now I want to convert that into uppercase. Now what I want to convert into uppercase, whatever the reverse string that I have, that I want to convert into uppercase. So reverse dot to uppercase method is used. Now it is changed. Now I closed the scanner class. Now here my reverse function. Here I have written the reverse function. Now how to write the reverse function? For I, string length -1, I greater than or equal to 0, I minus string dot character at I, whatever the character which is present at I, that can be read. So here you can see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the length of my string? 6 characters are there. So here I is equal to what becomes str dot length, that is 6 minus 1. I becomes 5, right? 5 is greater than or equal to 0 initially. Character at 5 will be printed taken first. What is the character at 5? N is taken, right? Now that N comes to the reverse string, right? After that, N minus minus. Here we are doing I minus minus. I minus minus means I becomes 4. Again, 4 is greater than or equal to 0. The character at 4, which is nothing but A. Like that, the characters one by one are read in the reverse order. Now I'll get a reversed string. That reversed string is converted to uppercase. Right. Now here you can see, you can convert it into lower case as well. Right. Suppose, for example, if you are taking a string into the uppercase, that can also be converted into lower case. Now here you can see. Now here I am giving a string with some characters upper and some characters lower. What happens? Let us see. Sorry. Now, here I am pressing enter. Here you can see all the characters are converted into lower and it is reversed. A, T, A, H, T, A, J, U, S. Right. So I hope that you understand this one. Next one is write a program in Java to concatenate two strings. So without using the concatenate function. That they asked, right? Now I can use for loop and I can concatenate it, right? So here you can see the program for concatenation. So here I have given a string 1 hello, I have given string 2 world. Now length of string 1 is str1 dot length of string 2 is str2 dot length. Now I want to find the total length 1 plus length 2. Now I created a new character array with the total length. Right now, I want to insert one by one the characters into that one concatenation. Right now, here you can see for I is equal to 0, I less than length 1, I plus plus. For into the result, each character is readed from the first string. Right. From there onwards, I'm going to add the characters which are present in the second string. Right. Now here you can see the execution of the program. Now, concatenated string is hello world. Right. Here I given hello and world. Now you can change this. Right. Now I'm giving it as Vignan. And here I am giving a space and online. Right. How it can be executed. You can see here. Now concatenated string is Vignan online. Right. So like this, you can execute the programs, whatever we have, right? So I hope that you understand all these concepts which are present in our strings, right? So, there any doubts?
No, ma'am, it's clear only, but need to practice first, I told.
Yeah, you need to practice and you need to remember the thing is, in C, string is different, in Java, string is different. That you need to remember. In C, string is a character array. But in Java, string is an object.
Okay.
Is an object. Right. So that
in CA1, I have completed in CA1 question answers, ma'am. Okay. You said most of the things you will give codes. So I practiced more on codes, but it is more theoretical.
Oh, is it?
Differences between JRD, JVM and all.
Means They may be considered most of the questions from the first units. First units, there are no any programs, much programs. Later onwards, we got the programs, right? So once
When
we
other
talked
chapters
about,
also theoretical.
they may be considered the theory questions. Actually, what they are asking is, they are asking us a set of questions, right? We are giving that set of questions. From every unit, they are asking a set of questions. We are giving some theory questions and some practice questions. I given majority of the questions as practice questions only.
Okay.
But they may consider the theory questions. They may feel that
I
the
thought
student.
you were setting the paper.
No,
That's
no,
why
no,
I'm bringing
no.
it to your notice. Why it
Okay.
is so.
Actually, I only give the questions, but the
But next,
selection of questions, next level, in the next level, the selection of questions will be done by them.
oh, okay.
That
Okay.
is okay.
So, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So practice well. Practice well. Anyway, even though not in the examination point of view, for learning Java, you need to practice it, right?
Correct. Correct.
I'll
do that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye. Can I
Bye.
end the session?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.